Hey there, fellow Redditors. Buckle up because I've got another chilling tale to share. One that will send shivers down your spine. This is no work of fiction. It's a true account of an experience that defies explanation and continues to haunt my nightmares. A few years ago, my insatiable curiosity led me to a remote country road. My fascination with abandoned places was the driving force that often led me to the eerie and unknown. As the landscape transformed into a desolate wasteland, I knew I was on the right track. Amidst the overgrowth, I discovered a house that seemed to have been untouched by time. Its windows were shattered, and the faded paint seemed to mirror the passage of years. Every instinct told me to turn back, but my insatiable curiosity pushed me forward. I stepped inside the house, my flashlight slicing through the gloom, dust particles dancing in the air, and then the scent of decay filled my nostrils. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the faint rustling of an unseen creature. I ventured deeper, the shadows seeming to cling to my every step. Climbing the stairs, I felt a chill crawl up my spine as I entered the room that appeared to be untouched by time. Toys lay scattered on the floor, their colors dulled by years of neglect. A broken mirror on the wall seemed to reflect the past, distorted and fragmented. A whisper of wind swept through my room. A voice, faint, distant, seemed to echo in my ears. My heart raced as I turned, searching for the source of the sound, but there was nothing there. Dread pooled in my gut as I realized I was not alone. My flashlight's beam flickered, casting unsettling shadows that danced across the walls. A voice, guttural and unnatural, seemed to emanate from all around me. "Pee-pee man," it hissed. The words, a discordant symphony that reverberated through my room. Fear gripped me as I looked around, desperately trying to locate the origin of the voice. And then, at the end of the corridor, I saw it. An entity unlike anything I'd ever encountered. The pee-pee man stood there, its elongated limbs contorting and shifting in a macabre dance, its eyes glowing with otherworldly intensity, and its mouth stretched wide in an unsettling grin. Frozen in terror, I watched as the entity moved closer, its presence suffocating. The air grew heavy, and the temperature plummeted. The whispered words grew louder, filling my head with incomprehensible dread. With a surge of adrenaline, I turned and fled, stumbling down the stairs and crashing through the debris. The front door loomed ahead, and I burst through it, my breath ragged and heart pounding. As I looked back at the abandoned house, a chill ran down my spine. Those windows seemed to watch me, as the house itself were alive. To this day, I can't explain what the pee-pee man was, or why it haunted that forsaken house. Was it a malevolent spirit, a guardian of some forgotten tragedy, or was it some more sinister, a force that defied all logic and reason? Friends, if you ever come across an abandoned house, remember my story. Some places hold secrets that defy logic and explanation, and there are some entities that exist beyond our comprehension. Approach with caution, for in the shadows, the pee-pee man might be waiting, its unsettling presence forever etched into your memory. Greetings, intrepid explorers of the digital abyss. Brace yourselves, for what I'm about to recount is not for the faint of heart. a descent into the sinister underbelly of the deep web where the pee-pee man lurks in the darkest corners, a tale that'll leave you questioning the very nature of reality. It began innocent enough, as many dark web stories do, with a curious click and a journey into a virtual unknown. Armed with a secure VPN and a sense of trepidation, I delved into the hidden forms of the cryptic websites, seeking the kind of forbidden knowledge that beckons to the curious and reckless alike. Amidst the chaos of the digital underworld, whispers of the pee-pee man started to surface. Rumors spoke of an entity that existed beyond the boundaries of the physical world, a malevolent force that fed on fear of those who dared to seek it out. Descriptions varied, a twisted amalgamation of human and otherworldly features. Its eyes glowed like hot coals. Determined to uncover the truth, I followed the labyrinth, the trail that of encrypted messages leading me deeper into the abyss. The website grew more obscure, the warnings more dire, but my fascination overpowered my sense of self-preservation. It was an invisible force that urged me onward, deeper onto the heart of the mystery. Finally, I stumbled upon a website with minimalist design, a single text box and a blinking cursor, inviting me to type in my query. With a trembling hand, I typed "pee-pee man" and pressed enter. The screen went black for a moment before the distorted image materialized, a creature that seemed to shift and morph, a visual representation of madness itself. The image was accompanied by a chilling message, cryptic words that seemed to seep into my very consciousness. Seeker of secrets, you have awakened the whisper of shadows to summon the pee-pee man. You must feed it your darkest fear. I was paralyzed, caught between the urge to close my browser and the magnetic pull of the unknown. My thoughts raced, conjuring my deepest fears, the loss of loved ones, isolation, the inexorable march of time. With a sense of dread, I whispered my fear into the void of the screen, feeling as though I was offering a piece of my very soul. The screen flickered for a moment, and I saw a glimpse of a pale face, a face contorted with anguish and hunger for something beyond comprehension. The image vanished, replaced by the final message: "The pee-pee man has heard your call. Beware the consequences of your curiosity." A chill ran down my spine, and I closed the browser, disconnecting from the depths of the deep web. But the unease remained, festering like a splinter in my mind. Sleep became elusive, and when I managed to close my eyes, I was haunted by unsettling dreams, visions of twisted forms, of the haunting whispers. And so, dear readers, heed my warning. The pee-pee man is not a mere tale spun from the shadows. It is a force that exists beyond our understanding, and being that it feeds our fears and desires, the deep web holds secrets that should remain buried, for in the pursuit of forbidden knowledge, we risk awakening entities that should remain dormant. Approach the darkness with caution. The consequences of our curiosity may be far more terrifying than we can imagine. Be me, grocery shopping, normal day, aisle feels off, lights flicker, air heavy, canned goods shiver, shelves rattle, I see it down the aisle, pee-pee man's glowing eyes, panic, heart races, abandoned cart, reach exit, gasping, look behind, supermarket's normal, but the feeling lingers, beware, pee-pee man might appear anywhere, my face when, pee-pee man.